Welcome back, friends, to Master's Teachings, guys. Thank y'all so much for all the love and support. I really appreciate it. All the comments have been super fun to interact with each and every one of you. Man, honestly, this has been what I was hoping the channel would be, and I appreciate that y'all are making this little dream of mine come true. Now, the reason why I made this channel is because I wanted to go over a lot of the rules and such that really, can confuse a lot of people. And the stronger and the smarter our community is, that means the better games that we play, which means the stronger we become. So because of that, I want to go over a couple more keywords with you, stuff that is honestly a lot of people are getting either incorrect or having to help people out whenever we're doing our tournaments. The first word is going to be, honestly, destroyed. Destroyed activates whenever your unit goes from your battlefield to the trash. Then you get the effect. But we haven't so much talked about a double, like during pair and destroyed. Now again, pair is different than link, but link can also be considered pair. So this one links with char Aznable, but it can pair with anyone and get this tag. Now, when you pair, that's whenever the destroyed tagline becomes active. You have to have both. Now, if you take a look at here, the one underneath it, if you use this one as a command, that little dash there, that tells you that it's either or. So you can use this command here as either activate main, which again is only on your turn during your main phase, or activate action, and that can be used on either turn. This one doesn't have that dash. So make sure that as you're going through these, that you're paying attention to those. That way we make the right choices when we need to. So here, we're not linked because the name doesn't match. Miguel and Char doesn't match. But it would be linked if I had put this one instead. Now, another crazy thing that I've been seeing at a couple of tournaments is if there's more than one unit in play, can the pilot jump units? No. No. You cannot do that. That is, I know that these are basic rules, but a lot of people, and even one of the events that I saw was allowing that. And I have to say, guys, that is, your pilot, once paired or linked, may not move from unit to unit. Now here's one that was in our FAQ. This one for Z Zulu, one of my favorite, probably most underrated 2/2 Zeons or Neo Zeons is attack. So when this card attacks, anytime this card attacks, if you're attacking the enemy player, this unit gains +2 AP during this battle. Who is the enemy player? Is that the enemy player? Or is there shield area the enemy player? The shield area is the enemy player. So if I declare attack to their shields, then I get this. But let's say this guy was rested and I declare attack here. He still attacks as a 2/2. Now, if I declare an attack to the shields and this guy decides to block, I still get the +2 AP because my declaration was to their base or their shields. And that immediately activates this keyword. And the last thing I wanted to go over was the shield area in general. Let's say you pop a shield, so they hit you, and you hit burst. First and foremost, when friends, burst is not mandatory. Anytime you see burst, you can do it. You may do it, but you don't have to. In this case, I am going to deploy this, and you, as is on deploy, add one of your shields to your hand. The shield you take is always the same shield. It's always the top shield. So you can't go cherry picking which shield you want to take. Like maybe you accidentally saw. So you take the card, add it to your hand. And then finally, this last point here. Anytime you see a white circle with a number in it, that means you must tap that many resources. You must rest that many resources or use that many resources, whatever terminology you want to use to activate this ability. So for this one, I would pay 2 resources and then I could choose a friendly unit with blocker and set it to active. You're gonna see these pop up a lot more. Bandai likes to do it in a lot of their games. I know that I do it all the time in my Dragon Ball games. So guys, keep an eye out for those. Thanks again. I appreciate all the comments. And if you have any questions, let me know. Shoot us a message. And don't forget to subscribe.